Kenzie, can you try and open that, please? You can wash hands when you get in, but I just can't, I need someone with a tighter grip.
That way or that way?
That way. Lefty loosey, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hold on, where's the maximum line gone? Was that enough, was it? Hold on.
Max is there.
Yeah. Good morning, you lovely lot. My house is a pigsty. My house is a pigsty. Shift, puppies. Yeah, I need to focus on getting these things done. So that's what I'm going to do before I go out and do any of my other jobs. I have just taken Kenzie to school though. So yeah, I've taken Kenzie to school. As you'll have seen, I put some steering fluid in my steering fluid compartment. I don't know what it's called, reservoir. But when I looked at it, I only poured a little bit in, but when I looked at it, it was actually quite full. Whereas last time I looked at it, it was quite empty. What are you lot doing over there? Not quite empty, but lower, like towards the minimum mark as opposed to the maximum mark. Now I'm slightly over the maximum mark. Is that really an issue? I don't know. Thank you, Alexa. Apparently there's motion at my front door, which will probably just be a big car going past, like a lorry or something. Anyway, I digress. So I don't know. It doesn't feel so bad today after having put some in, so maybe that's what it is, but I don't understand why it's refilled itself. And I'm pretty certain the last time I checked, my car had been standing for a while, so it's not like it was sort of floating around the system and hadn't made its way back into the reservoir, if that's what it does, like the oil that you put in your engine. You know, I know that you're meant to wait until it's settled, aren't you? I don't know. I don't know is the answer. Anyway, it's not something I can particularly put my finger on with the steering, and it's not as obvious. So I think I'm going to put some air in the tyres as well and just see if that makes a difference. It might be that I'm going from Emma's truck to my van and noticing a difference in steering, which obviously there is going to be. But I've not done that for the last nearly 2 years, so why I would suddenly do it now, I don't know. But at the moment, if there is an issue, it's not something that's completely obvious. It's just a little feeling I have about my own vehicle. So I'm just going to leave it for now, put some air in the tyres and just see how we go, because it's steering, so it's not like it's going to suddenly not steer. There's no clunking, there's no noise, there's nothing I could actually really go to a garage and say other than it just feels a bit different. I don't think really that's something that, you know, I'd have to be more descriptive, I think. Anyway, I'm going to put the kettle on, make a cup of tea and deal with all of that. I've got to be out the door an hour earlier today because I have a job en route to Joseph's job this afternoon. So I've got to be at Joseph's at 2:30. So I need to leave here at 1 really to go and spend some time with these 3 dogs that need some midday attention. Right, should we start with the dishes and the kettle on? I feel it might be time for a montage, you know, this might be a montage moment. I feel like everything's a little bit tidier. I have wiped sides down, tables down, sorted out Kenzie's coffee area, cleaned all of that out, moved all those things, wiped behind them, wiped behind all of this, bleached the fronts of the units. I'm going to hoover now all the way through, tidying up in there as I go, and then I'm going to mop because there's mud and all sorts on the floor, like muddy bits down there, and it's all just a bit yucky, and on the skirting boards. Hot now, hot and bothered, but I can't stop. I need to head off because I need to go and see these dogs that I need to let out. I have managed to mop all of downstairs. I've got as far as taking the hoover upstairs and having done the stairs, but someone else will have to finish that job when they get in from school or work, because they're all going to get home quicker than I am, because I need to go to Asda after I've been with Joseph, so that'll be me gone for a bit. I'm going to try something. Oh, I'm steaming up because I'm warm. I'm going to try something. It could go disastrously wrong. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Of leaving the dogs to just roam the house with the dog flap open for them. Thinking they'll probably just go and lay on the bed. If I leave the telly on for them, then maybe they'll feel like we're here. I just want to build that up so that they're not having to be locked out. I think they get naughty and destructive when they're shut out of the main house, if you see what I mean. I think that's why Timmy has to go into a crate, because he just starts to get a bit fed up of being locked out. But I think if he's got free access to the rest of the house, it might be all right. I mean, I guess the worst that can happen is he destroys everything, which is pretty bad. But I think I'm going to be brave and give it a go. I've got to do it at some point, haven't I? It'll be a couple of hours. I could put the telly on. Just see what happens, maybe. I've been doing it in short breaks, like half hour here, half hour there, and they've been fine. I'm going to do it. I might be divorced later. When he comes home and goes, why did you do that? Right, I'm out. I'm going into the house. Do you know what? The number sounded familiar, or the address sounded familiar. I'm pretty certain this is where my mate used to live. In fact, I'm positive it was this house. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? How spooky. Anyway, I'm taking in some dog treats because these dogs don't know me, and there's 3 of them. So I'm going to stop them in their tracks with some treaty treats, and then that will hopefully, you know, show them that I'm friend, not foe. Right, that sounds like a basset. It's okay. Molly? It's okay. Yeah, they don't know me. Right. Here you go. Annie, treat. There you go. Good girl, Peppa. Good girl, Peppa. Good girl, Peppa. Peppa? Molly? Molly, what's that? It's a treat for you. Annie? Molly? Let's make friends with you through the bars first. Marley, good boy. Do you want that? Annie? Annie? No? Oh, Peppa likes it. Marley? Marley wants some more? Okay, here we go. You can all see me savage now, can't you? Come on then. Okay. Right, this way, Paps. This way. Wee wees. Come on, Marley, come on. Go for a wee. Good boy. Go for it. Right. Out. Right. Okay. Leave them out there for a minute to get Oh yeah, they're having wheeze and stuff, so that's good. Right, I'm just going to leave them out here for a minute. Wait, Pepper. Good, well done. Annie, Marley, wait. Annie, Marley. Well done, puppies. Well done. Molly. Thanks. 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 Molly. Molly, are we friends now? Molly. We've just had so much rain again. All the fields are flooded. Everything's churned up. This is a really lovely village. Oh, there's a big pothole there with a cone stuck out of it. I'm glad it's got the cone stuck in it though, because you can't see the hole through the puddle. But yeah, this is a really lovely village. Right, I'm at Joseph's house. Let's see what fun and games he has set up for me. You never know when you rock up at Joseph's, whether you're going to be Furbies, cooking, eating insects. Dunno, but it's always an adventure, so let's go and see what awaits us, shall we?
Here we go.
What are you presenting me? Have I got to guess what it is? Apparently this is a vloggable moment. Right, hold on then. Do we need to see my reaction, Joseph?
Yes.
What is it?
Open it.
Open it?
Don't look, you looked. You got to see it.
All I saw was spider. They don't sell spiders, do they really?
No, lucky, don't look, just put your hand in and pick it up.
It's cold. Ooh. Nice. Mmm, that looks delicious, Joseph.
Crunchy.
Mmm. Oh, it stinks. It's going to bite you. Little pincers. Okay, so this isn't as bad as it could have been. I just saw spider and thought, what am I?
Spider
It's
crab.
a spider crab.
Spider crabs. Okay. What are we doing with this, Joseph?
Cook.
Water's boiling and you've got apparently 8 minutes in boiling water.
Nice. Well, at least it's not a live one. I couldn't have done that. Couldn't have done it. Oh, it's got joints and everything. Stinky. Tell me about it while you're rolling. Legs up.
I'm orange and they off the cliff.
You fell off a cliff?
Off the cliff and
That's it. This way. Get those legs up. Way. Balance, Joseph.
Blood.
Blood. So we're going to write a true crime, are we then? I've not seen the backwards moves. That's it.
Can do it.
Can I do it? I don't know. Be good for my back though, wouldn't it? Give it a good stretch. Look, I'm going to roll it over you. You've been squashed by a ball. You're like a snowman. You're the middle bit of the snowman, Joseph. Ready? It could all go very badly, Joseph. Yep, it could go very badly. Is that right? Did I do it right?
Nah, for a story.
Time for a story. Rightio. Next thing. What's that? Is that a seafood fork?
Thing for getting all the spits out of the claw.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
I would not have one of those things. Joseph, show me what we do with it then. Come and have a sit down. Now you've worked up an appetite. Crack.
That will do.
That.
That will
I always eat meat.
You will always eat meat, will you,
You have to
Joseph?
break that in half.
Reminds me of cheap ribs in that you don't get a lot for your
Yeah,
money.
you don't get
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
much.
I never order ribs at a restaurant because I just feel like you've been cheated a little bit.
And they're very messy to eat, don't they?
And yes,
Oh, I
tartar.
got a bit on my finger. Do you want to lick that off?
You like it? Does it taste like crab? Have you had crab?
Hey,
I imagine it's like crab.
I had George.
It's like hedgehogs.
Yeah, you could hear George.
Oh, you can hear George. I was going to say, when did you eat a hedgehog?
Oh, don't suggest that.
Well, I don't think you can. I think they're protected, Joseph. Can you manage?
Yeah, you need to step over them.
It's quite uneven there, isn't it? But you're doing very well. Brilliant. Joseph's story today is that Orange saw Ryder fall off a cliff. Ah! Ryder was bleeding and fainted. Red saw the accident and there were 3 suspects. Red called for the ambulance and the police. Ambulance, please. The 3 suspects were Crusher, Super Potato and Dr. Zig. Twist to the story, it was none of them. It was Evil P. But Super Potato, who is different from Super Potato, caught the Evil P, and Super Potato ate the Evil P, and then spat out a frog and Ryder. And you can see Ryder is all healed now, because he was cursed by Golden Girl and a hypnotist. You're going to go into story writing, Joseph? That should be your forte, yes? I'll tell you what, we could work together. I will illustrate and you write the stories, and then we'll have to go and see a publisher. What do you think? Make our millions. Finished at Joseph's, heading into Asda because I need to get some food. We're getting a bit short on things. And then I need to go home and have a shower, wash my hair, sort myself out because I'm babysitting at 7 o'clock. I forgot to take the bags in, which means I'm going to have to bag it and put it in the van like this and then stack it in there. I'm back home from the Asda shopping. I've got an hour and a half before I go babysitting. Kenzie's run me a bath and I've made a cup of tea.